the way through. Here we go.
Yes, we give them a massive band 10 hot.
Band 10 hot!
Let's go. Significantly better. Nice job. So the applause will go, and when the applause dies down, that's your cue guard and drum majors to then switch, okay? So you'll hold that pose for a few seconds. Stay where you're at, guys. You're facing straight forward, third trumpet boys, not angling in, okay? There's a slew of announcements here that gives the guard and the drum majors a chance to switch. Here we go. Let's go. Good. Applause, applause, applause. You're still frozen. Stay there, stay there.
2, 3,
And then go to... Back out. Was on the last move there. And there'll be applause, applause, applause. There it is. Alright, and then we'll have you split for White Rabbit there. Okay, guys, go ahead and relax. Relax, give it up for yourself. I had no idea where you guys were. I was so confused.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Rochester's first and finest, the 146-member Rochester High School Falcon Marching Band.
So the bladders in the back.
Oh, you want me to jump on there?
I mean, we got some time still.
Is it already set up?
Yep, it's all good. Alvin, it looks like. Two sets. Here we go. Band. Set. Up. Go. 2 sets.
Under the direction. Under the direction of David A. Uhrig and the Rochester High School Director of Bands, the Rochester High School Fanfare. Assistant Junior Drum Major Nate Clark, and Assistant Sophomore Drum Major Owen Hughes. Performed a song by Panic at the Disco. The Falcon Marching Band now plays High Hopes. Years ago, on September 11th, 2001, our country suffered a great tragedy. We would like to pay tribute to those who lost their lives that day, to the heroes of that day and the days and weeks that followed, and to those who continue to protect and serve our country every day. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stand and join in singing as the Falcon Marching Band now plays America the Beautiful. crimson curtain leads the Falcon Marching Band and the biggest hit from Tommy. Here is Pinball Wizard.
All right, everybody, welcome and thanks so much for your patience. And my apologies for the mix-up with the link there. Again, as I said in the chat, I had tested out a couple times today. Thought I had it all set up, but technology got the best of me once again. We will finish the slideshow at the end of the recognition night this evening. This is nice, kind of breaks it up. We got about 18 or 19 minutes of it in. We'll finish up. It's 34 minutes in total. Mr. Wong, Steve Wong, put that together for us. And it's an awesome video, so I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to finish up and watch the remaining portion of it. So we're going to head into the recognition night of this program. I hope everybody has a chance to either look at the program we sent out as a Google Drive or look at it while we're going through the evening. And it really highlights our seniors, has their bios that they typed up and sent in, and some pictures, a baby picture and a senior picture of them, which is really cool. It just kind of has the order of events there. Seniors, you will get a copy of that program on Saturday when I make my trip around Rochester Hills to deliver some special things to you guys. So we'll have a nice printed copy for you. So here we go. If you haven't heard this already tonight, here's the official start of the evening at 7:04 p.m. Here we go. So now we've had our fight song. Welcome, everybody. My name's David Urich. I'm the band director at Rochester High School. Thanks for being with us here tonight in this very first and hopefully only ever virtual social and recognition night, as this is a different year than we've all planned. So I hope that what I've put together for you all this evening is special and memorable, especially to our seniors, in the best way possible. So here we go. This past year, which is now my 6th year here at Rochester High School, has continued to just be an incredible experience. Thank you to all of the amazing band parents, families, students, especially, and friends here at Rochester High School for continuing to support such an outstanding band program. Thanks to all the booster parents, chaperones, committee members, committee chairs, FMB volunteers, band camp chaperones, S&E volunteers, and executive board members who have volunteered so much of their time and helped out in any way throughout the year. Special thanks to all of our senior parents this year for the last 4 or some more than 4 years if you've had multiple students. Maybe your final student is now graduating. So thank you so much, senior parents, for all you've done for this program. Special thanks to Melissa Hardy for her work this year as the booster president, the RPMS president, and for putting together the Recognition Night program that you have hopefully in front of you, everybody able to check out. Some thanks out to our administration and staff at Rochester High School and Rochester Community Schools, our great superintendent, Dr. Robert Shaner, our executive director of secondary education, Carrie Lawler, our Rochester High School principal, Neil DeLuca, our many assistant principals, Casey Westcott, Josh Wrinkle, and Dan Amore, and earlier in this year, Laura Matthews, who helped out a great deal with our S&E Festival. She's now at Stony Creek. Our athletic director, Dean Allen. Our RCS music department head, which is Mrs. Holden. Many of you had her for band in middle school at Ruther. All the secretaries, custodians, bus drivers, middle school and high school band directors around the district. Mr. Jaffe and Mr. Gollin, who help out in the auditorium. Mrs. Likens and Brian that work with our RHS choir. Tony Guest, as you heard in the video, our FMB announcer this year. Scott Voitush, who you're going to hear from in just a minute, our exceptional student teacher that we had with us from Oakland University. And all the staff, administration, parents, and community members around Rochester High School. Thank you so much. I'd like to also thank our marching band pre-camp and band camp staff that we had this year. Seems so long ago, back in July. Mrs. Fulmar as our assistant director. Nicole with the flutes, Ethan and Cam with the clarinets, Tim with the altos, Megan with the trumpets, Michelle with the horns, Josh with the low brass, Mr. Nuss and low woodwinds, Brett with our tuba, boobas, and Barry saxes, Chuck with the drumline, Katie and Melissa with our color guard. And some of them stayed on for the season as well, Mrs. Fulmar, Michelle, Chuck, and Melissa, working with you guys in the marching band program. Thank you so much to those instructors. Also like to thank my family and friends, my parents, my sons Ray and Ben, wife Carly. I couldn't do this without them. They're so incredibly understanding and supportive of all the time I spend putting in to try to make this a great band program for you all. And most importantly of all, and this is probably the first time I'll get a little emotional tonight. I'm sure there'll be many. It's weird just sitting in my basement by myself crying, but I'm sure it'll happen a few times. I want to thank the students. You make this make all this stuff worthwhile because you work so hard and you're incredible. So thank you, especially to those seniors. And we'll highlight you a little bit more, and I'll cry some more, I'm sure. But this senior group is certainly a special one. Those class of 2020 seniors. So that's all for me to start. A little bit more in a few minutes. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Voitush. He has a few words for you. Maybe I should have.
It's good. Hey everybody, it's Mr. V here. Just it's good to be here on this virtual weirdness that's happening now. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Scott Voitush. I'm this semester's student teacher for Rochester, working alongside Mr. Yurig. Some of you may have called I'm Mr. V. Some of you called me Tallboy 111 for whatever reason or another, and then we had a couple of people calling me Captain. I think it ended up just being Nikki and Sophia at the end, but we're checking in here. I just wanted to give everybody a congratulations and and good thing for just to see you all at this virtual recognition night. It's weird circumstances, but you know, I'd rather have everybody being safe than us being in danger as a group together. I mean, we are together. We're all here virtually, which, yeah, it's good. Just wanted to do a little housekeeping. This isn't the normal look for myself. Went with they usually go with a 7 on the top the last time I did my haircut, but for whatever reason, I remembered it was a 5. So, yeah, a little short on top, and yeah, my mom went up a little too high, so we might have to just take it down to the 2 like it is on the side. So, I don't know. This is the COVID Mr. V look, I guess. Okay, so I wrote down a list of like memories and stuff, like the big ones. Okay, so like the big one, like the woe breath that we all did, and that cool meme that Owen made of me doing the dab the woe breath, or it was super funny. And then you know, figuring out how to do the green bean soup dance on the fly with all you guys, that was pretty cool. Having Katie Mile and Dave roast me at the morning of S&E when I slept in. I was supposed to be there at 5. Good times. You know, there was some campaigning for Biden going on from Dylan and Owen, you know, trying to get me and Mr. Yurig on board with that whole thing. That was weird times. It was pretty funny. You know, pretending to help people with calculus at jazz band in the morning, looking at you guys out there. And then probably the weirdest one that I just couldn't stop laughing at when I remembered it was Rachel the Plant, when she went out onto the festival stage. And I mean, I watched it happen and I was like, yeah, it should happen. They should just take it out. It'd be good. Yeah, but you know, good times, lots of good memories we shared. Yeah, really proud of what you guys did this semester. A quick message to the seniors. You guys are like technically my first group of seniors, so it's kind of sentimental. However, I mean, I can't imagine what Mr. Yurik is feeling right now, just losing all of you guys virtually. But you know, just you guys were my first seniors, my first group of teaching seniors, so. I'm very proud of you. It's very sad that we have to go out of this virtually. And, you know, I wish I could see you all one last time. I know all of you are going to be great wherever you go. You guys are going to great places. I've been seeing them on the 8:20 o'clock every day, just checking out those senior bios. You guys are going to do great things. And I'm extremely proud for each and every one of you and all the hard work you did at your time, or at least the time that I saw, that 1 year. To everybody else, congrats on the great year. Thanks for putting up with me. My teaching wouldn't have gone the way it did without people in front of me to teach. So I thank you. Thank you for being there and being so supportive of me when I was learning how to teach you guys. And you guys are just such a great group of kids. And yeah, it's going to be an experience I'll never forget. Well, I don't know what's coming after me in this video, so I'll pass it off to whatever is after this. This is Mr. V signing off.
Thanks, Mr. V. Great job. Glad you were able to share some memories with the students. If I can just say a few words again about Mr. Wojciech, he's been incredible. We've had some good student teachers over the past 4 or 5 years, Mr. Nuss, Mr. Buckley, but Mr. V has been just super special, and he's connected with you guys. It hasn't been like having a student teacher most of the time. It's like been having another director. And I'm happy to call him a friend and a colleague, and I know that we'll keep in touch over the years, and hopefully he lands himself a job somewhere nearby so we can keep in touch and keep collaborating. So good luck to you, Mr. V. Congratulations on your graduation from Oakland University, and great job. So now Mr. V and I will turn it over to our Band Booster President, Melissa Hardy.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hardy, President of Rochester Parents of Music Students. Welcome to our first ever virtual band recognition night. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I know it's been a rough couple of months, but we wish nothing for you but good things going forward. We're going to miss you. Make sure you come back and see us. Thank you to our band parents and families. We couldn't do what we do without your support. A huge shout out to our senior parents. Your journey's at an end, but I'm glad that we got to be along for part of it. And thank you to our brave finance committee members, Mark McPherson, Amy Rivera, and Ed Young, and of course our chair and treasurer, Sandy Snyder. This year they blazed new trails and kept us in the black. Thank you to our retiring RPMS board members, Tanya Weaver, Judd Clapp, and Laura Mag. I had such fun working with you this past year, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. But thank you for everything that you did for the kids and for the program. Welcome to our incoming board members, Maria Maselli, Jill Graybaum, and Carolyn Berry. It's shaping up to be another interesting year, and I'm so grateful that you guys are gonna be on this journey with us. It's been a roller coaster ride this year. Please know that we're working with Mr. DeLuca and Mr. Urig and with all of our volunteers to make sure that we're ready for whatever comes next. A huge, huge RPMS thank you to Vice President of Operations Kathy Young and Treasurer Sandy Snyder. With everything that has happened the last few weeks, both of them have spent many, many hours working to make sure that we had a plan, that we were moving forward, that we were taking care of what we needed to take care of for our kids. And lastly, thank you to David Urig for your heart, your hard work, and making sure that our kids have the gift of music. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Melissa, for your words and for recognizing many of our volunteer parents. A huge thank you to all of our band parents. We are truly a family, and we could not do it without all of you. And a little quote there from Arthur Ashe from Melissa. Volunteer, start where you are. Use what you have, do what you can. From Arthur Ashe. Some important committee chairs we wanted to recognize this evening. Our marching band FMB committee chair, Kathy Young, does so much with coordinating marching band and band camp and the chaperones and rehearsal chaperones and all sorts of things that go into all the parent-related items with the marching band. Another huge thanks to Katie Mile and Brian Misciano for coordinating our solo and ensemble festival. That is a huge event for us. 2 weekends worth, a year's worth of planning goes into this each year and turns into being a massive fundraiser for us. So thank you to Katie and Brian and everybody that helped along the way with solo and ensemble. And there were many of you, parents and students as well. Our command performance committee chairs, Rustine and Nadine, thank you for all your work on command performance. Coordinating our marching band uniforms, which was quite a task this year with our new uniforms. Big thanks to Annette Alexander and her husband Joe as well, and Jack did a lot of helping, and I know their son Ethan was in there helping as well. Beth Kroko was also helping with the uniforms, and many other parents like Lisa Roscoe and Maria Maselli were in ironing, and grandparents and pressing things. So the marching band uniforms was quite a task this year. So thank you for all your work with that, organizing the new room and the new uniforms, and so thanks to Annette and everybody else that helped out. Our concert uniforms were coordinated by Stephanie Flaters this year. Thank you to Stephanie. Our Conduct the Band raffle, Eric and Katie Mile. Thank you. Our webmaster and our email lady was Laura Mag this year. Thank you, Laura. Taking care of all the script orders was Susan Kettinen. Thank you for all your work over the years, Susan, with script. Recognition night tonight was Melissa Hardy. Our photographer, or I guess our lead photographer, was Judd Plapp, who organized all our Google Drives that are full of photos that you can see in the slideshows tonight. And Oko Kurokawa and Steve Wong also contributed a lot of pictures, and so many other parents as well, taking great pictures and videos of the bands throughout the year. And it's just great to have those memories. And as Melissa said, our finance committee headed up by Sandy Schneider, our treasurer, Mark, Amy, and Ed. Thank you so much. Our executive board, Melissa spoke about, and to our new members, you can see their names and titles there. And then again, a special thank you to Tanya, Laura, and Judd for your work these past few years on our executive board, as they will no longer be next year. Moving on now to our booster scholarship presentation. We had 10 students audition for myself and Mr. V a few weeks back, and the boosters are able to provide scholarships to students every year that will go on to take music lessons, private lessons, or attend a camp maybe over the summer, and many of them will be virtual this year, or students that are going on into college taking music classes, paying for tuition or books and some sort of music-related course. So, to reveal those, first up, we had a few freshmen, Mackenzie Doyle, Hajan Song, and Jack Ward, all receiving scholarships this year. A couple of sophomores, Gael Alvarez and Colin Mile, and a junior, Vaughn Rogers. You can see those guys here. Vaughn's a little dark, as these are our Zoom call photos there. He's in that bottom corner. And a handful of seniors, Tarek Murray, Katie Pale, Shravya Ramesh, and Maya Shi. All these students will be receiving scholarships that they can use within the next year, starting now, for those camps or lessons or classes. Best of luck to all these students, and hope this money helps you pursue some more music lessons and camps. All right, moving on. And I'm going to leave this up here for a minute while we chat about the freshman class of 2023 as we present varsity letters and honor bars. As a way to recognize the efforts of our student musicians, the Rochester High School Band instituted a point system for the awarding of band letters and honor bars in 1992 and 93. The points are cumulative from year to year. Points are awarded only for musical activities while a member of the Rochester High School Bands. Honor bars are worn on the band letter and are worn by graduating seniors on their graduation cap. The award levels are as follows. 40 points earns a student a varsity letter, 90 a bronze honor bar, 140 points earns a silver honor bar, and 200 points earns a gold honor bar. Additional gold honor bars are awarded for each additional 100 points past 200, so 300, 400, and 500. And you'll see some of our seniors earning up to 7 of those gold bars here this evening. So you can see the names. Normally, if we were to be holding our event in the auditorium, we would call these students up by class one by one and present them their awards. There are 69 freshmen in this class of 2023, which is incredible. This is the largest class of band students that I've had while at Rochester High School, or teaching anywhere for that matter. So we hope that you'll stick around and do incredible things the next 3 years in this band program. There's so much talent in this freshman class. Most of these students will earn a varsity letter. Again, I'm not going to go through and read every single name and things. There are a couple students to highlight. Caitlin Berry earning a letter, bronze, and silver honor bar. We had a handful of students earning bronze honor bars as well. Nikki Ranjarajan is earning his letter, bronze bar, and silver honor bar. Hee-Jin Song earning the varsity letter, bronze, silver, and a gold honor bar. So some incredible work in music in our band program by those students, and so many more. Moving on to our sophomore class of 2022. There are 48 students currently in our sophomore class in our band program, and many of them, again, earning a varsity letter. They've accumulated points over the last couple of years. Some of these students new to the band program as well. Many earning the bronze honor bar, a silver honor bar, and some even earning a gold bar or two. To highlight a few students, Dylan Fitzgerald earning his silver and first gold honor bar. Jillian Jones also earning a silver and first gold honor bar. Gabby Maselli earning a silver and gold honor bar. Colin Mile earning his first and second gold honor bars. Vaughn Rogers earning his silver and gold honor bars. Ashton Short earning his silver and gold honor bars. Zach Tippin earning a bronze, a silver, and a gold honor bar. Owen Yu, a silver and gold honor bar, and Max Young, a silver and gold honor bar. Again, so many students here receiving letters and bronze honor bars as well. Every one of these students will receive their awards in the fall when hopefully we are back together, or as soon as we can congregate together again. So just a few highlights from our sophomore class of 2022. Moving on to the junior class of 2021, there are 34 juniors in our class of band students. Again, many of them earning that silver honor bar this junior year, and some moving on into the gold honor bars and multiple gold honor bars. Just to highlight a few, Ryan Valerian earning a gold honor bar. Ava Brigham, first and second gold honor bars. Angelise Drainer, a silver and gold honor bar. John Flater, his second gold honor bar. Mackenzie Hardy earning her first gold honor bar. Nate Kurokawa earning his third and fourth gold honor bars. Gabe Michiano earning a gold honor bar. Amitav Olberg earning a gold honor bar. Isabel Sandilands earns her first gold honor bar. Derek Snyder earning a bronze, silver, and gold honor bar. Lauren Stern earning her silver and gold honor bars. And Sarah Streetman earning her second gold honor bar. Again, students earning letters and bronze and silver honor bars in our junior class here as well. Congratulations to those 3 classes of students that make up a huge portion of our band program. Moving on now to our senior class of 2020. There are 39 students in our senior class that have been continuing to participate in our band program. This is a great size class. These students, I'm going to read through each one because, again, this night is special for them. Karan Aurora playing alto sax in our jazz band. Eli August playing euphonium and baritone in the marching band and wind ensemble. Yujin Bay, marching band, wind ensemble, and symphony band, earning her third gold honor bar. Vamsi Bidthanapali plays guitar in the jazz band, earning his varsity letter. Addison Curtin playing clarinet and alto sax and our drum major in the marching band, wind ensemble, and jazz band. She is earning her 5th, 6th, and 7th gold honor bars. She is one of 2 students tonight to receive that 7th gold honor bar. Congratulations to Addison. Matt Kuzmano, percussion and drumline in the marching band and wind ensemble, earning a gold honor bar. Mary Durkaz, oboe and color guard, marching band and wind ensemble, earning her 2nd gold honor bar. Brock Elkins, trumpet in the marching band and wind ensemble, earning his 2nd gold honor bar. Joey Elliott, mellophone in the marching band and jazz band, earning a gold honor bar. Melanie Gibson, French horn and mellophone in marching band and wind ensemble. Valentina Gonzalez in the color guard of the marching band. Logan Graybaum, percussion and drumline in marching band, wind ensemble, and jazz band, earning his 2nd gold honor bar. Rachel Gronsky, clarinet and marching band and symphony band, earning her 2nd gold honor bar. Lucas Guest, color guard and marching band, earning a bronze honor bar. Kyla Houghton, clarinet and bass clarinet and marching band and wind ensemble, earning her 4th and 5th gold honor bars. Congrats to Kyla. Connor Jordan, guitar in our jazz band. Nolan Kettinen, euphonium and baritone in the marching band and wind ensemble. Laura Kuchera, tenor sax this year in the wind ensemble, earning a gold honor bar. Sakiko Kuroda, trumpet in the marching band. Aiden Lee, clarinet in the marching band. Andrew Lefevre, piano in our jazz band. Julia Malish, alto sax in the marching band, earning her 2nd and 3rd gold honor bars. Madeline Marsh, flute piccolo and tenor sax in the marching band, wind ensemble, and jazz band, earning her 4th and 5th gold honor bars. Congratulations to Madeline. Winter Mistrella, flute and piccolo in marching band and symphony band. Tarek Murray, tuba, sousaphone, and trombone in the marching band, wind ensemble, and jazz band, earning his 4th and 5th gold honor bars. Congratulations to Tarek. Sebastian Oliveras, trumpet in the marching band. Katie Pael, flute and percussion in the marching band, wind ensemble, symphony band, and jazz band this year, earning her varsity letter, bronze honor bar, and silver honor bar. Nick Peterson, percussion and drumline in the marching band and wind ensemble, earning his second gold honor bar. Aiden Phillips, clarinet in the wind ensemble, earning his second gold honor bar. Rosalie Percoli, clarinet in the marching band and symphony band, earning her silver honor bar. Shravya Ramesh, flute and piccolo in the marching band and wind ensemble, earning her 4th and 5th gold honor bars. Congrats to Shravya. Jake Ringel, percussion and drumline in the marching band, wind ensemble, symphony band, and jazz band, earning his 2nd and 3rd gold honor bars. Chloe Schultz, color guard in the marching band, earning her silver honor bar tonight. Hannah Sherman, clarinet and bass clarinet in marching band and wind ensemble, earning her 5th and 6th gold honor bars. One of only 4 students earning that 6th gold honor bar tonight. Congrats to Hannah. Maya Shi, clarinet, trumpet, and piano in the marching band, wind ensemble, symphony band, and jazz band, earning her 4th, 5th, and 6th gold honor bars. Congrats to Maya. Kazuki Takanuchi, playing alto sax, soprano sax, tenor sax, probably some bari sax too, in the marching band and wind ensemble and jazz band, earning his 5th, 6th, and 7th gold honor bars. Special congrats to Kazuki and Addison, the 2 students earning those 7 gold honor bars. Hannah Tiller plays clarinet in the marching band and wind ensemble, earning her gold honor bar. Theo Weaver, alto and bari sax in the marching band, wind ensemble, and jazz band. And he played a little trumpet in jazz band too, earning his 4th gold honor bar. Congrats to Theo. And Evie Azaka, trumpet in our marching band and wind ensemble. Congrats to all of our seniors, all 39 of you, class of 2020. Great job. You will truly, truly be missed. There's more for you later, so stay tuned. Next up, we'd like to recognize students in some of these extra ensembles. First, the Stony Creek Winter Guard is a district-wide winter guard. Students from Adams and Stony and Rochester all participate in this winter color guard, indoor color guard. This year we had 6 of our students participate. First on the Junior Varsity Gold team was Liz Mag, Rochelle Power, and Serena Trushinsky. Serena was also the captain of that team this year. Congrats to the 3 of them. And the Varsity Blue team, Talia Bowes, Ava Brigaman, and Valentina Gonzalez. Each of these 6 ladies will receive a special pin, a winter guard pin, that they can put on their varsity letter and graduation cap when the time comes. Our Shrek the Musical Pit Orchestra. What an incredible ensemble this year. Just filled with talent. And we really had a great time putting this show together. I hope you were able to see it if you were not a part of it. Great cast. Some awesome band kids with Skylar and Tarek and Adam and Aiden involved in the show, and many more. And lots of students in the crew as well with Shrek the Musical. But now we'd like to honor that pit orchestra. First, special thanks to our 3 guest musicians. On keyboard, Kat Menzies, trombone, Mr. Josh Nuss, and on the violin, Mr. Andrew Hatfield. And to our special student musicians on flute and piccolo, Shravya and Katie, clarinet and bass clarinet, Addison and Hagen. On the oboe, playing a violin part, Becca Salmonson. On bassoon, playing cello parts this year, Brina and Lulu. On saxophone, which they played all of them, soprano, alto, tenor and bari, Kazuki and Theo. On trumpet and flugelhorn, and Eugen got to play a little bit of piccolo trumpet as well, Eugen and Owen. On the French horn, Laith. On keyboard 1, Maya. On the drum set, Jake. On all of the percussion, mallet, timpani, auxiliary, bass drum, you name it, he was playing it, Nick Peterson. On both guitar parts, Ryan and Zach did a great job. And on the bass, electric and string, Gael. So here's a little treat, a little highlight video from the pit orchestra. blast that show was and putting it all together. Great job to you guys on Trek the Musical. What an incredible ensemble and a great show. Moving on to our pep band this year, we had 63 students take part in the pep band in some fashion, whether it be all the games, some of the games. Mr. V would perform as well. We even had Professor Klena from Oakland U jump in and play with the pep band this year, and we had a great time playing at the boys and girls basketball games, the cheer banquet, and then we weren't able to play at the 8th grade night because that was the night we got shut down. It seems so long ago, but that was going to be that evening. So great job to these 63 students that were involved in the pep band. Each one of you will receive a little pep band pin. Again, that can go on the varsity letter or on the graduation cap when the time comes. Just a couple little pictures. Didn't have many. I don't have any video of the pep band this year. There's Jake and Nick in front and our little brass group. And yes, that's the way the picture was taken. Maya's horn angle is completely perpendicular to the sky. Great job to our pep band this year. Moving on to our jazz bands, the White Jazz Band's up first. White Jazz Band had 42 students this year, which is a massive number. It's equal to the same size as some of our concert ensembles. And this was essentially two bands. We probably going to split them into two groups, but big group here in our White Jazz Band, so congrats to these 42 students. And we have a little snippet of this band. They didn't get to perform. Neither of the jazz bands never got to officially perform this year. But we have a little snippet of their very first rehearsal this year. Just a 20-second clip of Joe Henderson's Record a May, which stands for Remember Me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice job to the White Jazz Band. Moving ahead to our Blue Jazz Band. This year has 29 students. Again, a pretty significant size band. Definitely a big band, if you will. And these guys were set up to perform some pretty incredible gigs. We were going to play at the 6th grade feeder concert. That would have been our White Jazz. The All-City concert. That would have been our White Jazz Band. That was going to be hosted at Rochester High School. Both groups were going to play at Cliff Bell's Jazz Club on separate nights. The night after we got shut down was going to be the Blue Jazz at Cliff Bell's with Scott Gwinnell and their group, and that would have, I know, been a special performance. We're just right on the cusp of that, so I'm disappointed we couldn't play. And then the White Jazz was going to play a little bit later with Sean Dobbins and his group at Cliff Bell's. Our Blue Jazz was also going to play a special concert at Oakland University called Women in Jazz. It was the week after we got shut down there with Regina Carter and a few others and Sean Dobbins' group. They were going to open and play one tune to open for the group that night at Oakland. And then both groups were going to play at the OU Jazz Festival that was to happen later in March on a Saturday to get some feedback, which would have been neat. And then our Blue Jazz was going to play tonight, which would have been May 18th, the initial scheduled date for the social recognition night. But unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. So we're going to give you a little snippet of the Blue Jazz Band here playing Cerebro Congolata by Gordon Goodwin, which means brain freeze. This was, again, their very first rehearsal playing through this. A little under tempo, but here we go.
3, 4.
So there's a little bit from our blue jazz band. And this special group of young folks, the jazz combo that was created last year, Shrimp Java. And here you can see 6 of the students. Connor Jordan on the guitar, Maya Shee on the keyboard, Gail Alvarez on bass, Zach Tippin on the drums, Nate Kuroko on the saxophones, and Laith Kakarni on the trumpet. And I know Jake Ringel also played some set early in the year, and Kazuki Takanuchi played some saxophone as well. This was the group that was playing later in the year. These guys were asked to play all over the district, and they become a nice little well-known group, and they do a great job. I know Nate heads up the group, and they rehearse on their own on the side. This was totally created on their own, and these guys do a great job performing at various Rochester Community Schools events and some RHS events as well. So great job to Shrimp Java. If you want to follow them on social media, you can do that as well. I know they'll be back together soon, performing as soon as they can. Moving on now to talk about the Falcon Marching Band this year. And we're not just going to talk about festival. We're going to kind of highlight the year because, well, we're just able to do that right now since we're doing this virtual thing. So first thing I'd like to do is highlight the different sections of the Falcon Marching Band. First up are 3 incredible drum majors. You can see there Nate, Addison, and Owen. Addison, a 2-year drum major. Great job to Addison. Now moving on to go to Michigan State. Owen and Nate will be back as drum majors next year with 1 new addition. We'll find out who that is later this evening. To our flute and piccolo section, great job to those men and women, and Nicole Orpetto, their instructor there. Our massive clarinet section with instructors Ethan and Cam. And our alto saxophone section. Tim was leading them this year. The trumpet section with Megan DeRubies. The horn section, the mellophones with Michelle. The low brass and low woodwinds with Mr. Josh Nuss. Our tuba and bari sax section, the boobas, with Brett this year. The drum line with Chuck. And our color guard with Melissa and Katie as instructors. All these pieces just make an incredible ensemble. This year's Falcon Marching Band was truly outstanding. A couple more highlights from the year. Here's us at the game at Adams, up in the stands. Great start to the year after playing at Jimmy John's Field and camp. Here's our first game in uniform, in the full new uniforms there during pregame. There's homecoming. You can see we have some extra bodies out there making the block R during pregame. Here's our parade of mayors. Those of you that were able to come downtown and play for Mayor Barnett and mayors from all over the country. This was a really cool shot with the fall colors and lights. And finally, a shot of you with the block R on the back of your uniforms heading down Main Street in downtown Rochester for that special parade. Some great images from this year. And now, a little video to remind you. That didn't work. Let's back it up. Now, hopefully, a little video to remind you. Gosh darn it. Here it is. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, technology. Alright, and that was our reveal video from last year, and I think the response is hopefully a little bit different this year now that you're familiar with the songs and the story of Woodstock and everything that went to it. What an incredibly enjoyable show, and I know it was neat to watch you guys experience those 50-year-old performances from 1969. So now we'll move on to this slide here. Just the name of all the tunes and the bands who performed them at Woodstock, and then our logo from this year that was on our shirt. And now I saw some of you asking, where's that Brotherhood video? Well, here you go. This was right before heading to Band Festival in Brotherhood.
We are not who they remember. They may not recognize us, but we wore no disguise. Same flesh, same blood, purpose unchanged. But that purpose can change the soul. We didn't return for the spread. We aren't here for the glamour. We came looking for the brawl. They think we're struggling? We are the struggle. We are the struggle. We are not a reflection of their expectations. We enjoy the ugly. We drag them into it. The hardship intensifies our pursuit. The challenge verifies the greatness we seek. And the trial reinforces our bond. Unity born from necessity. Yes, the Brotherhood is alive, and our ranks have grown. Because we don't feel the pain they attach to us anymore. We inflict it. Don't they see? There is no escape from the resilient. Because we live by a standard that demands it. Yeah, they may not recognize us. That just means they don't know who they're dealing with. In Brotherhood, we trust. In Brotherhood, we fight. In Brotherhood, we ride.
And big thanks to Mr. Geyer for putting that video together for us. Awesome job, and gives me some chills there watching that and getting fired up about it. Now on to Marching Band Festival. There's our group photo. They're at Troy High School. And once again, this group performed perfectly. A 1 in music, a 1 in marching, and a 1 in general effect showmanship. All A's and A pluses on the rating sheets, giving you a perfect score. Like this band has become accustomed to doing. You fought through rain once again that night, and it just only seems to make you perform even better. What a great memory, great performance, and just an outstanding show that you guys were able to put together. And this was the peak of that season's worth of work. So congratulations to our Falcon Marching Band on an incredible season. Then many of you traveled to Cleveland with a marching band November 1st and 2nd of the fall, and we visited and performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, it was cold and it was windy, but you guys persevered, and what a great memory to be able to say we performed the music of Woodstock at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And there's a shot of you guys right off the river before our dinner. I forget the name of the restaurant, but I will not forget when they played Soul Sacrifice, and it was like a 10-minute conga line around the restaurant, and that was quite a moment that evening, and something I won't soon forget. Also, that same weekend, the marching band played with the Case Western University band, and here's a couple shots from us in the stands there. And great job at that game. We really added a lot. You got to put in a couple of our own drumline cheers and perform with them at halftime. Excuse me. Just a really special experience. And then again, just a really unique memory of mine from this was marching back to their band hall with them. And then we got to kind of put on a little mini show of our own, some of our Woodstock tunes, and gathered a bit of a crowd as they were changing out of uniform, putting their stuff away. A bunch of them kind of came out, and we got to perform for them a little bit, which is really a special memory that we'll take from that trip. So thanks to all of you that traveled to Cleveland. I hope those of you that went had a great time. It was a really special and unique trip that we were able to do this year, especially with our Woodstock show theme. Moving ahead now to January. This was Saturday, January 25th. Where we had 5 groups perform at the District Chamber Ensemble Festival that was held at Rochester High School. And those ensembles were our great flute choir. You can see those members here. Our clarinet choir, conducted by Mr. V. You can see all of them there. The bass clarinet choir, this was a first for this year, and what a unique group. And this was the idea of some of the students, and they had a piece arranged specially for them and got just really great feedback from the judge. I just remember her smiling and saying, I've never seen any group like this. And it would have been neat to see this group go on and play at the at the state festival, and who knows where after that. The saxophone choir, Mr. V also worked and conducted the saxophone choir. Great job, and there's Skylar being Skylar. And our outstanding woodwind chamber ensemble, which this year also included string bass and percussion. Thanks to Zach and Nick for jumping in and joining the woodwind chamber ensemble. This group got the opportunity to play for a special leadership event with some community members as well during the year, and I know these guys would have performed well at the state festival, and again, who knows what else after that. Great job to all 5 of our chamber ensembles this year at the Chamber Ensemble Festival. Moving on to the District S&E Festival, that was small ensembles and solos. Have just a few pictures that I took here that I could track down for some of the performances that I was able to experience while running around and trying to host. You can see Maya there playing an incredible piano solo. She also played a great clarinet solo. The Trumpet Septet, which is a really unique group this year, playing on trumpet and cornet and flugelhorn there. That group did a really great job. And then you can see Tarek there with his accompanist and our choir accompanist, Brian LeDuc. Myself and Mr. V did a great job on his solo. Just a couple of highlights there. This year at the oh shoot, I lost my spot here. At the S&E Festival, we had 81 total students perform in 47 different events. 37 of those events received first division ratings and 9 earned second division ratings. Among those 47 events were 25 solos, 16 duets, 3 trios, 2 quartets, and the 1 septet that you can see there. Congratulations and great job to all of those students and events who performed at the Solo Ensemble Festival back on February 1st. Then we move ahead to March to our District Band and Orchestra Festival, which happened on March 5th and 6th at Anchor Bay High School. And all 3 of our concert ensembles were able to perform. First up, we'll talk about our concert band, who actually performed last. They played on Friday evening, earning themselves an overall second division rating. In concert, they earned a 1 and 2 twos, and in sight reading, a 1. And the tunes they played were Bonds of Unity for the march, Gradients, conducted by Mr. V, you can see there in the photo, and Dance Carnival. And I have one little extra thing to share about the concert band. This is, as it says in the caption, a surprising and memorable moment from Bonds of Unity by myself. Take a look at the baton if you haven't seen this before. I'll play it a couple times because it's short. Maybe we get a little kick out of this. This is thanks to Mrs. Barry, Caitlin's mom, for sending me this video and capturing this moment. One more time in case you didn't catch that. Yeah, and that was the baton flip toss over my head onto the stage behind me. And that was a neat moment with Michael Marcella. He saw it all happen, got a smile on his face, and then watching some of the percussions we saw, Manny and Nihar, and seeing the flute players up front trying to contain their laughter while finishing out the rest of the piece. So just something a little fun to share, something that I'll remember for a long time. Moving on, our symphony band played on Thursday evening, earning an overall second division rating on their concert performance. Also earned a 1 and 2 twos on stage and a 1 in sight reading. They played Excel for their march, Brook Green Suite, and Mr. V conducted Fortress by Frank Kelly. Great job to our symphony band. Congratulations on your performance. And our wind ensemble, earning an overall first division rating this year. All 1s on stage in their concert performance and a 1 in sight reading. So all 3 of our groups earned 1s in their sight reading performance, which is a great accomplishment. And straight 1s for our wind ensemble this year. Incredible job with some very challenging music this year, playing Pageantry March, the Carl King March, which Mr. V conducted. Overture to Candide, which is an incredibly difficult piece that you did a great job with. And a new modern piece, which was a lot of fun to put together, Liquid, by Jay Bocook. So congrats to our wind ensemble on an incredible performance at festival. All right. Moving on to what would have been the MSBOA State Solo and Ensemble Festival on March 14th. Unfortunately, this event got canceled, but I wanted to highlight some of the students that would have performed that evening or that day. We had 3 chamber ensembles signed up to perform: that bass clarinet choir, the saxophone choir, and the woodwind chamber ensemble. There were 8 duets, 1 trio, 1 quartet, and that trumpet septet were all set to perform that day. 18 soloists were also set to perform. And I'd like to highlight a few of the proficiency solos. Proficiency solos are sophomores, juniors, and seniors. They're in 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3, 3 being the most difficult for the seniors, where they play scales, do some sight reading, excuse me, and also perform their solo. So on flute, Shravya Ramesh was going to play in Proficiency 3. Also on flute, Sarah Streetman, Proficiency 2. On flute, Katie Payel was playing Proficiency 3. Maya Shi on the clarinet playing Proficiency 3. Also, Maya Shi on piano was to play Proficiency 3, which also includes some Bach inventions. And Jake Ringel was going to play Proficiency 3 on the snare drum. Gael Alvarez on the bass, Proficiency 1. John Flater on the clarinet, Proficiency 2. Will Cooper on the clarinet, Proficiency 1. Kazuki Takanuchi, alto sax, Proficiency 3. Tarek Murray on the tuba, Proficiency 3. Theo Weaver on alto sax, Proficiency 2. And Ellie Thibodeau on trumpet, Proficiency 1. I know that these students would have performed incredibly and earned great ratings, and perhaps even being nominated for the Michigan Youth Arts Festival, which unfortunately, again, was canceled. The most outstanding members get to perform there and are nominated from this event. So congrats to all of our students that would have performed at the State Solo and Ensemble Festival. Moving on now to the honor bands that we had students perform in this year and orchestras. First, the Wayne State honor band, was on October 5th on a Saturday, and we had 3 students perform. You can see the 3 of them standing there. On bassoon was freshman Brina Keller. On tuba, senior Tarek Murray, and on string bass, sophomore Zach Tippin. Congrats to the 3 of you, and thanks for representing the Rochester Band program at Wayne. The Oakland University Honor Band was held on Saturday, November 9th, and we had 3 of our seniors perform. On flute, Shravya Ramesh. On clarinet, Addison Curtin. And on alto sax, Kazuki Takanuchi. Kazuki was also honored with a very special recognition for being one of the outstanding soloists at that event. And we had 2 of our students play at the Oakland University Honor Orchestra, both on the string bass. Both of our string bass players, Gael Alvarez, sophomore, and also a sophomore, Zach Tippin. So congrats to those guys who played on November 17th, back in the fall, in the Honors Orchestra at Oakland University. Also, we had 7 students play at the MSBOA District 16 Honor Band. Actually, there were 2 honor bands. First up was the 9th and 10th grade band. And we had clarinet Heejin Song, bass clarinet Mackenzie Doyle, bari sax Vaughn Rogers, on trumpet Matt Miedema, and on the string bass Gael Alvarez. And in the 11th and 12th grade band, we had on bass clarinet Ava Brigham, and on the bari sax Nate Kurokoa. These 7 students performed on Monday, December 9th, back in the winter. Congrats to those 7 students, and all of our students in those honor bands representing the Rochester Band program. We also had 2 students that were set to perform on Tuesday, March 24th. Unfortunately, this event was canceled, but these students began rehearsals and had attended a few rehearsals in January and February to play in the District Jazz All-Star Band. Those students were Nate Kuroko, was going to play on bari sax, and Tarek Murray was selected to play on trombone. Would have really loved to hear these guys perform there in March at the All-Star Band. And we had 2 students play in the MSBOA All-State Bands this year. This event was held in Grand Rapids, January 16th through the 18th at the Michigan Music Conference, which is a conference for teachers and some bands and orchestras and choirs to perform as well. It's the main conference, music conference in the state each year. These students auditioned in October for the All-State Band for taped auditions and were selected. Maya Shee was selected to play on clarinet, and Zach Tippin was the one jazz bass player selected in the entire state of Michigan to play in the All-State Jazz Band. So big congratulations to Zach and Maya. It was really special to be able to see them perform out in Grand Rapids. All right, we're going to move on now to our Falcon Marching Band student leaders. First up, we're going to show you who were our student leaders last year. And these students really did an incredible job. Again, many of these students are seniors and will be moving on. This is a testament to this extraordinary class of 2020 and these leaders who have just done an incredible job the last 4 years. And some of these are 2-year section leaders and some of them just the first year. For the flute and piccolo section was Madeline Marsh and Shravyat Ramesh. For our clarinet section, Hannah Sherman and Maya Shee. For the alto saxes, Kazuki Takanuchi and Theo Weaver. For our trumpet section, Brock Elkins and Eugene Bay. For the mellophones, Joey Elliott. For the low brass and low woodwinds, Nolan Kettinen and Amitav Elberg. For the sousaphone and bari sax section, Tarek Murray. For the drum line, Matt Kuzmano and Jake Ringel. And our color guard captain this year was Mary Durkaz. As I look at this list, I see that all but one are seniors. You will all be truly missed. Our drum majors, as we spoke about before, are senior Addison Curtin, junior Nate Kurokawa, and sophomore Owen Yu. Thank you for your incredible leadership, all of our 2019 FMB student leaders. Moving on now to announcements for our 2020 Falcon Marching Band student leaders. First up, section leaders for the flute and piccolo section will be Ryan Balerian and Sarah Streetman. For the clarinet section, section leaders will be Derek Snyder and Jillian Jones. For the alto saxophone section, section leaders will be John Flater and Gabe Michiano. For our trumpet section, section leaders will be Nathan Nakapali and Braden Graybaum. For our mellophone section, section leader will be Laith Kakarni. For our low brass and low woodwind section, section leaders will be Charlie Glover and Amitav Ulberg. For our sousaphone and bari sax, the Boobas, their section leader will be Vaughn Rogers. And for the drum line, section leaders will be Dylan Fitzgerald and Zach Tippin. And our color guard captain this coming year will be Ava Brigham. Congrats to all these students who will be our student leaders, section leaders for the 2020 Falcon Marching Band. Moving on to our 2020 FMB drum majors. 2 of these will come as no surprise as they are returning as drum majors from last year. First up, our head senior drum major will be Nate Kurokawa. Our assistant junior drum major will be Owen Yu. And our second assistant junior drum major will be Sophie Prusak. Congrats, Sophie, on your appointment to be our next drum major. I know that Nate and Owen will guide you and assist you along the way. And so congrats to all of our student leaders for next year's Falcon Marching Band. Just in case you forgot or want a little reminder, and also this gives me a chance to breathe for a second, get a drink of water, here is our show for this coming 2020 season.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Rochester's first and finest, the 2020 Rochester High School Falcon Marching Band. Band, take the field!
So there it is again, our red, white, and blue show. Again, we took a poll on some ideas for a show title, and Owen and Nate and I have narrowed those down. So we're gonna put a new poll out to get a true title on that. But stay tuned, we'll get that taken care of soon. So there it is, our 2020 Falcon Marching Band show. Now we're gonna move ahead to some very special awards. First up, the August J. Toma Award. You can see the plaques that hang outside our band room on the side of each of these next few slides. This award will be presented by our very own Tarek Murray. He was the 2019 recipient of this award. So now I will let him take it away.
Since its creation, the Rochester High School Band program has continuously upheld its tradition of musical excellence and passion for the performing arts, giving hundreds of students the opportunity to express themselves and develop the skills that they have. Although musical ensembles draw much of their ability and skill from the musicians that are a part of them, it is important to note the crucial role that a director has in shaping the environment and journey of every ensemble. And for the Rochester bands, no director has made a bigger impact than Mr. August Toma. During his time as director from 1983 to 2007, he transformed what was once a humble program into a lively and thriving organization that, in its prime, consisted of more than 220 students participating in a combination of 4 concert ensembles, a jazz band, and a marching band. Even after the student population lowered due to the completed construction of Stony Creek High School, the Rochester bands continued to be Rochester's first and finest under Mr. Toma's direction. Every year, we honor a junior who embodies all that Mr. Toma stood for: perseverance, pursuit of passion, dedication to music, and most importantly, the words that alumni carry forever and that form the foundation on which the program is built: loyalty and deep devotion. Established by the graduating class of 2007, the 2020 August J. Toma Award is presented to Mr. Nate Kurokua.
Thanks, Tarek, and congrats to this outstanding junior student, Nate Kurokua. Moving on, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is given each year to an outstanding student in one of our jazz bands. This is being presented for just the 6th time now, since 2001. It had gone on a little bit of a hiatus. You can see the plaques there. This year's recipient for that Jazz Award goes to sophomore Zach Tippin. Congrats, Zach, on the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This is 2 years in a row that a sophomore has been presented this award. Last year's recipient was Nate Kurokawa. Zach will also be presented with a nice embossed certificate, a gold finish pin with Louis Armstrong, and a nice marble desk piece. Once I can get them engraved, and I'll get those to Zach. Nate will also get an award certificate for the August J. Toma Award. Moving ahead to the Arian Foundation Award. The Arian Foundation Award is given each year for outstanding musical achievement. This is an award that we started back in 2015, my first year here at Rochester High School, and has been given to some incredible musicians, as you can see from the plaque there: Shannon Sheldrick, Rachel Sue, Cameron Page and Kane Phillips, Kengo Takanuchi, and last year was Mitch Lord and John Young. So this year it goes to two incredible musicians, both seniors. First up on flute, Shravya Ramesh, and on saxophone, Kazuki Takanuchi. Each of these students will receive a nice desk piece and a gold finish pin that they could wear on their graduation caps. Next up, the Director's Award for Band. This award has been presented, it will be presented for the 35th time tonight at Rochester High School. You can see the plaque there that hangs outside the band room. This is a great tradition for myself to give out a special award to two students who have made a great impact on our program. And these students are outstanding musicians, great leaders, and have done so much for the band program here at Rochester High School. So these two students this year that will receive the Director's Award for Band. First up, our trumpet player, Eugen Bay. And second, percussionist, Jake Ringel. Congrats to Eugen and Jake on the Director's Award for Band. Next up is the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award, given to students for outstanding contributions to the band. These students are both incredible young musicians. They do so much more beyond what is asked of them, coming early, staying late, helping out with all sorts of things. And these students have both spent an immense amount of hours in our band room and in our band program. So I'm very proud to present the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award to Addison Curtin and Tarek Murray. Congrats to Addison and Tarek on your Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award. Both the Director's Award and the Gilmore Awards, students will be given a nice award plaque with their names engraved on them as soon as I can get them engraved. Next up, and our final senior award, is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. The John Philip Sousa Band Award will be given for the 59th time this year at Rochester High School. This award is this award is the most prestigious award for high school band students. Since its inauguration in 1954, the Sousa Award has been given to thousands of outstanding high school band students across the country. This award recognizes students who demonstrate superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, loyalty, and outstanding dedication. Only one student per school can receive this honor each year, and he or she will be presented with a 3-piece combination set of awards: a white marble desk piece with a beautiful medallion likeness of John Philip Sousa, an embossed certificate, and a gold finish pin. A beautiful plaque is displayed just outside the band room, and each year's recipient's name will be engraved into the plaque. You can see here on the side of the slide. This year's recipient is an outstanding musician and a strong leader. They have been very dependable all of their 4 years of high school. They have always been loyal to the band program, their fellow band members, and all that the band represents. Finally, they have demonstrated an amazing amount of dedication to the Rochester High School Band program. I can still remember when I received this award during my senior year in high school in 1999, and what a great honor it was. So it is my distinct pleasure to award the 2020 John Philip Sousa Band Award at Rochester High School to Maya Shi. Congratulations, Maya. Now moving on to honor our class of 2020 seniors. You can see many of them there. These were all the students that participated in the marching band, looking sharp in those new uniforms. Here is the list of our 39 incredible seniors from the class of 2020. These students are color-coded a bit. All of the students that are listed in blue font are students that participated in the band program for 8 semesters, all 4 full years in a concert ensemble, whether it be the concert band, symphony band, or wind ensemble, and 4 full semesters, 4 years of being a part of the marching band. So you can see those students there in blue: Eugen, Addison, Matt, Brock, Melanie, Logan, Rachel, Nolan, Madeline, Tarek, Nick, Shravya, Maya, Kazuki, Theo, and Evia. The students in white also participated in the band on a great level, whether it be in the jazz band, in the marching band. We were able to take some of the concert ensembles throughout the years. Congratulations to all of these incredible this incredible group of seniors. So as we go out, we have a special little video that was put together by Mr. Wong here for our seniors. And this may or may not be the right one. Bear with me for just one quick second. All right, this is not the right one. I do have the right one. Hang on one sec. You're going to have to see my email for a second. Here it is, senior video. I got you. Thanks, Mr. Wong. Here we go.
Rochester High School Director of Bands, David A. Good. Here is the Rochester High School Band. Falcon Marching Band is under the senior leadership of head senior drum major Allison Purdy, assistant junior drum major Nate Gilfield, and assistant sophomore drum major Helen Hughes. Rochester to clap and sing along as the Falcon Marching Band plays the Rochester High School Fight Song! Soul Sacrifice.
Thank you so much to Mr. Wong for putting that together. What a great way to honor our seniors. And definitely got a little emotional there during the singing of the alma mater. So this is a bit redundant, but we're going to play this one more time here to send us out. Seniors, just one quick reminder, I will be on my way out to see you on Saturday in 2 days. Sometime between 1 and 6 p.m. to make some deliveries as we will socially distance from the car to the driveway. We have a couple special surprises for you as well. We will start on the Ruther side of town and then make our way kind of north and then to the west side of town for the West students. But we'll give you a heads up, students and parents, so you know, and we're going to be a little bit closer to your house. But hopefully you'll be available on Saturday afternoon and evening, or try to fit it in between lunch and dinner so we can have some special memories to deliver you guys a couple special gifts. So one more time, here is the Rochester High School alma mater. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Love you all dearly. Miss you terribly. And all right, here we go. Just as a reminder, if you're still there, we're going to play the remaining part of the slideshow that we didn't get to finish up beforehand. As this follows, this is our last slide for tonight. Hopefully we'll be seeing you all soon. We're going to go out with one more fight song. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Guest to fire it off, and then we'll be on the slideshow. Again, love you all, miss you, and hope to see you soon. Congrats to our class of 2020 seniors. You are simply amazing, all 39 of you. Thanks again. Good night. We'll pick up right where we left off. About 13 more minutes. Good night, everybody.
Leads the Falcon Marching Band as we feature the color guard slides, dance to the music, and Santana's Soul Sacrifice. Jimmy Curtin returns to lead the Falcon Marching Band as we feature the drum line in one of Jefferson Airplane's biggest hits. Here is White Rabbit. Returns to lead the Falcon Marching Band as we close our show with Proud Mary.
and assistant sophomore drum major, OU. Rochester to clap and sing along as the Falcon Marching Band plays the Rochester High School Band.